Oh my goodness. It almost went to pot then, folks. Yes. But I'm here. I'm back in Blackpool. Yes. Let me know if you can hear me. I'm using a different microphone, and it's the first live that I've done, I think, since November 2023 when I fell over on the comedy carpet. Hi to Julie. We've got 160 people watching. Hi, hi to Mildred and George. Hi to Cheryl Bethel. Who else have we got? Got the Pleasure Beach behind me. Look, it's all in darkness. Blackpool is all in dark. Apart from we've got Pizza Hut lit up here. Pizza Hut. Hi to Paul Travis, Andrew Davies, Crazy Magnet Family, Hargood, Cats Rule. Hi, Julie C. Hi. Let me know if you can hear me okay because I am using a different microphone. Hi to Caroline. Hi to Nikita, Duncan Letts, Michael. Mickey, Danny, Wendy Ball, Alan Turfmore, Kirsty G, Kyle Heat, Rex Winfarrer Crystals, Claire Law, Gavin Cox, Extreme Ready, Crazy, oh, I've already said that one. Brett 2EJS. Oh, the comments are coming in thick and fast now. I cannot keep up with these comments. Let me know. Type one if you can hear me okay. Type 1. Hi to Jane Turner, David NM. Julie, David Hall, Michael Humphreys, Peter Kennedy, Brett. Oh, the ones are coming in now. Yes, I'm back. Back in Blackpool. Yes, I've been away. I've been away for. How long have I been away for? I've been away for 8 nights. Yes, I've been away for 8. So I got a little bit homesick, so I thought I'd come back. What are people saying? Picture is perfect. Yeah, might be a little bit dark where I am at the moment. I'm just where the trams turn round. I enjoyed Skeggy video, thank you. That was a long video, wasn't it? Jason Smith, watching from Fife, Scotland. From Anne-Marie, Jason, and my 14-year-old son, Shane. Hi to you lot. Yeah, so I'm currently in a car park. Someone looking at me funny there in the car. Talking to a phone. How were the grotty hotels? Well, you know what? You'll see the videos. If you saw the Skegness video, I went to Skegness and I was pleasantly surprised with Skegness. I really was. It was like a mini. Can't really compare it to Blackpool. It's nothing like Blackpool at all. But I was actually really, really impressed. I'm at the President Hotel. Gets bad reviews. Yeah, that was it. The President Hotel that was on Hotel by the Sea on YouTube. The President Hotel. Yeah, it was a reality show. Not as clear sounding as usual, says P. Opus. Yeah, I'm actually using an earpiece. The problem is I can't use my old microphone with this phone. I can't use it. So the sound might not be as good as what it has been. I've not been to Skeggy since what was that? 2020? That's not too long ago, is it? Hi from Dumfries in Scotland. Mark McGowan, hi. Did you have fish and chips? Yes, I did. David Owen, hi. Jacqueline McCann. 400 watching. Mouse Charger, hi. Yes, I'm back in Blackpool. I'm looking at the right camera. Great sound. So I'm not used to doing live streams, see. So it's a long time since I almost messed it up, folks, because you know what I did? I almost messed it up because what YouTube does now with live streams is if you don't set the live stream for horizontal format, it defaults to vertical. So you do like a TikTok, and I almost started the live stream in TikTok mode, and that wouldn't have, well, it wouldn't have been very good. I prefer to do the live streams in this mode, the horizontal mode. Yeah, so that almost happened. It almost topped up. Hi to Richard Sharp from Derbyshire. Hi from Lincolnshire. Darren Healy, that's where I was, Lincolnshire, yeah. But I finished off in Whitby. Yeah, I only got back from Whitby about an hour and a half ago. I got back about half. I got back at 5:30. I drove all the way back from Whitby today. So there you go. I've just got back from Whitby. It was a bit of a trip, about 3 hours. Yeah, it was a bit of a trip. Let's just turn you around. Any plans to go to Scotland? Actually, yes. Hi, Alan Cook. Hi to Marion in York. I do have plans to go to Scotland, Jason Smith. Hi from Edinburgh, Gary Fleming. Look at that, Ocean Boulevard. Well, the illuminations are all turned off now. The only illuminations we've got is Pizza Hut. Charlie Bass, Wellingborough. It's looking a bit dark around here, folks. Look at this. Oh, good job I'm not scared of the dark, isn't it? I'm back in Blackpool. I was getting homesick, so I thought I'd come back. But you know what? It's been a good trip. It has been a really, really good trip. I started off in Skegness. And I went up the coast. I went to Scarborough. I went to Bridlington. I went to Mablethorpe. All of these were suggested by people. Say, drop in at Mablethorpe, go to Bridlington. And I did. And I ended up at Whitby. Hi, Charles. Life on the Ocean Wave. Follow Life on the Ocean Wave for Blackpool videos. Life on the Ocean Wave. Hi from Falkirk. I thought it was pretty good, Billy. Hi, Tony Ricketts. Tony and Diane from Kent. Hi. So that's the Blackpool eliminations for you. Pizza Hut. It's the only thing that's lit up around here at the moment. Anyway, we'll see a bit more. Hi to Ryan Ford. Hi from Hertfordshire. Razine and Miriam. I'll take Blackpool over a lot of other places, says Audio Coffee. Durham Jones channel, hi. Hello from Ilford, the home of black and white photography film. Yeah, Ilford in Essex, yeah. I used to get my photo film from there. 530 watching. Stephen Donkin, Sunderland, hi. Magic convention in 3 weeks. Hi from Paisley, Winoni Harrison. Oh, because I spelled your name right. Hi from New Zealand, Schnauzers. Wow, someone from New Zealand watching. Someone said there's a big fire in Liverpool. So I might make it into town, I don't know. I make these live streams up as I go along. There's no set plan for a live stream. Hi Steve, Amanda and Joyce, Mark and Jane Turner from Chesterfield. Hi. Hi from Middlesbrough. I'm coming to Blackpool in May. Alan Turfmore, thank you very much. Alan Turfmore. That is amazing. I just want to show you something behind me. Look at this. Look at that. Visit Blackpool Illuminations. That's Venus Reborn. They've actually turned it all off. Hi from Horwich. I just went past Horwich on the way back to Blackpool on the motorway. Thanks to Alan Turfmore. That's pretty awesome, that. There's the White Tower. Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Hi from Bury. Well, I do say that West is best. Big fire in Cat's Rule, thank you so much. All the way over there in America. Amazing, Cat's Rule. Oh look, there's a tram coming. I better not get run over by the tram. You know what did my head in about the East Coast? I was so disorientated, I didn't know where the sun came up. I saw a couple of cracking sunrises from Scarborough. Oh my goodness. The sunrises, wow. Well, we can see the sunrise here in Blackpool, but you've got to look. We don't get the best view of the sunrise, but I'll tell you what, when I was in Scarborough, the sunrise, I saw 2 sunrises that were absolutely awesome. They were amazing. Hi from Hull, Janet Giles. Did you manage to go across the Humber Bridge? Yes, I did. I did go across the Humber Bridge, yeah. It was amazing going across the Humber Bridge. It's the first time. Yeah, I went across the Humber suspension bridge. It was the first time I'd ever gone over that bridge as well. It was amazing. Do you know that the Humber suspension bridge was the longest single span suspension bridge in the world for when it was built? When it was Jan O'Byrne, thank you so much. Super chats are coming in. I've got another one of someone else. Emma Arnold, hi from Wednesbury in the West Midlands. Thanks to Emma Arnold and Jan O'Byrne. Absolutely amazing. Let's turn it around. Hope you can hear me. It's a little bit windy. I know that the sound is not as good as what it can be. I haven't got my microphone, you see. I can't use it anymore. Unfortunately, the adapter that I use just doesn't work there. So I think it's open, you know. I think the restaurant's open. Well, it was open earlier anyway. Yeah, I like Skegness and I like Whitby. I think my favourite place was probably Scarborough. But I do like Whitby as well. I don't think I'd like to go to Whitby when it's busy though. You know, in the summer. My goodness, it was bad enough. Just this time, you know. Imagine what it's like in the middle of summer. It'd be like going to the Lake District. Hi, Brian from Liverpool. Did you have to have a walk to the Abbey? Yes, I did, Jackie Duke. I went up to the Abbey, but I didn't go in. I didn't really have time to go in, I'm afraid. I love Skegness and Whitby. It is a bit dead, isn't it? Yeah. They do have that big screen. You know that big screen over there? I think that's distracting. What do you think? I think it's distracting to drivers. This massive screen that they've got on the Goth weekend on the side of the. I really do think. Hi from Sweden, Helena Viking. Nice to catch you live. East or West Coast? Well, you know what? It's got to be the West Coast. Although I have to say the East Coast sunrises are pretty special. Live in Blackpool. If you've just joined us, we've got 566 watching. Are you not cold? It is a bit cold, but the wind is not. We'll get a look at Blackpool Tower in a minute. You know what? When I saw Blackpool Tower, wow. You know what it's like when you come to Blackpool and you're driving down the motorway and you see Blackpool Tower for the first time lit up. And yeah, I had that feeling today because it was the first time I've seen Blackpool Tower for 8 days. It feels like I've been away a lot longer than that actually. But yeah, it's good to be back. And it might not be too long before I'm going away again actually. Yeah. So we'll have to see about that. There's no place like Blackpool, says Andrew Davies. Lisa Collins, hi, good evening. Was just about to say that, says Karen Bonner. Hi from Greta in Chester, freak of nature. Gary Gray, hi. We've got 583 watching. That's pretty good. It's the first live stream I've done since I fell over on the comedy carpet. Hi from Canada. I'm coming to Blackpool. Someone said to come to Blackpool from Canada. Ashley Horton, March the 17th. Who knows from March? I don't know what I'm doing. I don't even know what I'm doing tomorrow. Never mind on March the 17th. Hi, Stephen Marlborough. Your videos on YouTube are coming to Blackpool in April this year. Michael Berry. Hi to Molly. Hi, Molly. Blackpool Tower is lit up in purple for Holocaust Day. Abbey Horton, Middlewich, Cheshire. Jeffrey Dicker. Hi from Jeff and Joanne in Chesterfield, the home of the Crooked Spire Church. Happy childhood, a special place. Now happy memories. Has anyone else had their DNA tested? I used to love the monorail around the White House. Yeah, it's a shame that they got rid of the monorail, isn't it? John Barton, hi. He says he's coming to Blackpool tomorrow. I think he's always in Blackpool. Robert Jarrett, coming down the F5 to see the Blackpool Tower Magic. Yeah. Anyway, I'll just turn it back down again. I do like the White Tower because I like Art Deco. And that's what this is. I wouldn't do that if I was a kid. I wouldn't shout at someone and try to scare them like he did then. That was naughty. Hi to Martin Butters. Hello from Thackley. Love that casino. You're now near the Grove. We'll have a look at that in a minute. Never a dull moment from the Blackpool. Now, there has been talk of the Pleasure Beach. A lot of people saying they should go back to open it up for people. Yeah, there's been a few people talking about the Pleasure Beach and saying that they reckon that they should open it up and not charge people to go in like they used to do in the olden days. I can't see it myself. I think it's going to stay the same. But there you go. I know a lot of people don't like it. Where's the beer monster? Says Gavin Cox. I'm sorry about the windows. There's a little bit of windows. I love the Skate Best video, says Kelly on the telly. Can you show us the tower, please? Says Kev. I will do in a minute. Yeah, let's. See on the other side, got this. Oh, sorry, wrong way. I've got the wrong way. You see up there? So the sandcastle's also got a big screen. Look at that. Look how bright that is. I think these big screens are distracting to drivers. What do you think? I think they are. We're just outside the sandcastle. You know, when the sandcastle was built, none of this water slide was here. It didn't have any of this water slide. It was just a big slab of glass. And I believe that water slide, when it was put in, was one of the biggest water slides in the world. Yeah. Who remembers the sandcastle when it was just a slab of glass and it didn't have this water slide outside? Trying to become the little Tokyo with all these big screens, yeah. We'll probably have drone swarms up next. We'll have drone swarms, won't we? Hi from Scotland says Ivy Hamilton, Jason Smith starts kicking off. How was your holiday? It was good, Richard O'Connor. Hope you had a good time at Whitby. Yes, I did, Molly. John Barry, when are you off on the American adventure? April, I think. Thanks, Graham Simcock. Graham Simcock, £2 super chat. Thanks very much. Yes, it is, yeah. The Coronation Street tour, yeah. Yeah, it used to be on the other side. Yeah. I just pressed the wrong button then. Yeah, so this water slide was put in after. Yeah, it's a massive water slide, isn't it? Just think of all the people that have slid down there. And I'm not the sort of person for water activities. I'm not a swimmer or anything. I haven't got any news on that, Rob Wales. Katie Godbold, your video riding in Blackpool Rock really helped me and my dad. Oh, that's great. Yeah, last week, a bit windy. Yeah, I missed the storms, didn't I? Hi, Richard Hinchcliffe, hi. I missed the storms. We didn't really get. No, I'm not into water sports. Top man, love your videos, Clifton Village. We've got over 600 watching now. You know, when the sandcastle was built, there wasn't really anything outside. It was just a big. It looked a bit like a sort of. It looked a bit like a modern sort of office block almost, kind of like gold windows. It didn't have any of this stuff outside. That's all it was. Brum in the Highlands, hi. I might be coming up your way soon. Welcome to the Castle Pub on a rowdy Saturday afternoon. Not for the faint of heart, no, I bet not, Jason Gray. Stephen Stewart, I can remember when the sandcastle opened. I think it was about 1986, wasn't it? It opened before they dropped the Derby Baths. So the sandcastle, it was kind of built to replace the Derby Baths, I think. So not really a direct replacement, but the Derby Baths had to be demolished in a way. We're all waiting for a live stream from the East Coast, like Scottish Adventures last year. I know I didn't get around to doing a live stream from the East Coast, but I did think about it though. You know, I almost did one. Thought about doing one for Whitby last night. Didn't quite happen though, I'm afraid. Oh, this is quite fancy, isn't it? Look at this. Anyone fancy it? Hey, I tell you what, it's pretty smart in here, you know. I have been in there, you know. Yes, I have. It's right swanky. And Higgitt's on holiday in Florida at the moment. He's enjoying himself on holiday. He's on a very long holiday. I think they're over there for a month, I think. Don't pop in the flan bag for the flying handbag. It is rather fancy, that casino. You don't need to be a gambler to go in there. Velvet coaster. Sorry about the wind noise, it might just be affecting the video a little bit. I'm doing my best. I'm walking with the wind behind me, I'm trying to walk this way. So we've got the wind behind us. And hopefully it won't be too bad. I know the sound's not as good as what it can be. The problem is that the microphone adapter I use doesn't work with my phone anymore. So I'm going to see if I can find a fix for it. Well, there's a Velvet coaster. We haven't got Blackpool illuminations, but we do have the Wetherspoons illuminations. 600 watching. Don't forget to hit the like button. Yeah, Funny Girls is good. To see that. Hi to Sandra, and that's from Wayne. Hi to Leonora in Spennymoor. Spennymoor, yeah, up there in the northeast. The only reason I've heard of Spennymoor is because of a football referee called George Courtney. And he was a notorious football referee back in the 80s. He used to give yellow cards out and red cards like they were going out of fashion. Oh my goodness, we just lost the signal then. Sorry about that, but the signal just went. I hope you're all still with us. I was just talking about the football referee, George Courtney, from Spennymoor. It's the only reason I've heard of the place. Yeah, it is a good spoon, that, isn't it? Interesting astronomy camera for sale with mods. Let me know about it. It's a Dwarf 2 with filters. Ah, I'm supposed to be getting a Dwarf 2, Andrew. A Dwarf 2 telescope camera. I'm supposed to be getting one from them. They're supposed to be sending me one to review it, but I haven't got it yet. So we'll have to see about that. There's the South Pier. Well, I'll tell you what, I wasn't short of arcades where I went. There's loads of arcades in Scarborough. Spot on about rest, had on agenda, yeah, Paul Wood. I remember George Courtney, says Robert Jarrett. Yeah. That Pier's open. No, I think Blackpool's got the best arcades, hasn't it? Do they still build TVR cars in Blackpool? No, TVR cars are well. Yeah, I've had a few people ask me about TVR cars. Yeah, obviously they used to build them here in Blackpool. I think Jaguar started here as well. They started making sidecars here, and it turned into TVR, I think, or something like that. Yeah, TVRs are not built. In fact, we don't know what's going on with TVR now. It was bought by a Russian guy, and then it sort of disappeared. But they do quite often have rallies in Blackpool with the TVRs. You get them having rallies, so there's still a big interest in TVRs in Blackpool. I'll see if I can do a video about it, but I've been meaning to do a video for, well, since I started really, but I never got round to it. I did speak to some people who know all about TVR as well, but I never got round to it. Pablo's. I did a video in there with the Mapmaster. Go to Pablo's for your fish and chips and your ice cream. Just been past you, says Field Norman. I did go to Bridlington, Sarah. Yes, I did. I went to Bridlington. What about Cedric? Yeah. One of the... that was a funeral, wasn't it? Yeah. There was a funeral in Blackpool last week for one of the Cedric family who died. A lady called Gaynor Sedgwick. Yeah, she was the daughter of the owners of the Piers. And her funeral was she was only about, I don't know how old she was, but she wasn't very old. I would have, if I was in Blackpool, I would have filmed it. Enjoy your photos on Twitter, thanks. Should we call it X? Do you wish you would get vlogged in Blackpool in the war years? Campos is okay now. Oh, thanks very much to Jacqueline McCann. Oh, look at the tower, Blackpool Tower. There you go. It's lit up in purple for, I think it's Holocaust Week, is it? Thanks to Jacqueline McCann. Someone said that Skegness is on the telly now. Dam busters at Gibraltar Point. So Skegness is being shown on the TV at the moment. Somebody just told me. I'll tell you what, I hope I don't trip up on this live stream like I did last time. That was the last time I did a live stream when I tripped up on the comedy carpet. Do you remember that? Oh, that was a bit of a disaster, actually. I did see Captain. You know what? I thought that was a pirate ship. That is me. I go to Whitby. The first thing I see is this massive big ship, and I'm thinking, "Oh, look at that big pirate ship there!" Oh my God! I thought it was a pirate ship. It was Captain Cook's boat, or a replica of Captain Cook's boat. Oh, Whitby is amazing. It's absolutely amazing, Whitby. You know what? I even took a picture of the moon rising over the Abbey. I managed to capture the moon rising last night. I'll see if I can put it on here. I'll stick it on here. I'll stick some pictures on here that I took. Nice donkey bloke. Oh, coming to Blackpool with random. Oh, I'm not sure if I want to go on a pub crawl with him again. Is the Castle Hotel still going? Yes, it is. Hi to Rick Freeman. Rick's in the house. I'm stood on the tram tracks at the moment, so let me know if there's a tram coming. I love Whitby, favourite places, big club. Gavin Cox, I'm guessing that used to be. Well, so I really know. Transferred from Scarborough and Stephen to the head of jail. How much does it cost to park on the prom? It's not cheap, is it? And that's all times of the year, is it? George Courtney fan club. Yeah, I'll put them on, Jane. From Lee and Audrey spending more. Is George Courtney still going? He'll still be going, won't he? He won't be refereeing now, but I think he'll be. It'll be interesting to know what he's up to now. Yeah, there's a Dracula shop there. I was looking at it before. I didn't go in though because they said it was one of those live. Look at all the people in there. Look, pretty busy in there, isn't it? Look, look at all the people in here. Wow, he's still around, says Lee Robert. As we look towards Blackpool Tower, look at that. Follow Stocky Bloke on YouTube for videos, review, food videos. We have got 675 watching, which I think is pretty good. I'm just opposite the Queen's Hotel, but it's all in darkness. The Queen's. Is the Queen's not open? But it doesn't look open, does it? It can't be open, can it? Get following Stocky Bloke on YouTube. Did you see Mr. Britain Whitby? No, I didn't. How's Moonage? Moonage, I haven't heard from Moonage for a while. Oh, it's kicking off in Blackpool. Here we go. Whoa! That had to happen, didn't it? It had to happen. You know what I noticed about Scarborough? the promenade in Scarborough, the tide, the water comes almost up to the road, and there's sand all over the road. You see how we've got a bit of sand on the tram tracks here? Well, in Scarborough, my goodness, they have to keep going across it with a digger to keep on top of it because it covers all the road, the sand. Because the tide in Scarborough comes right up to the pavement level, the road level. I couldn't believe it. Kicking off in Blackpool. Sorry if the wind's affecting the. Yeah, they've been saving the sirens for me. It's going right into town. That it's a Volvo police car. I better keep an eye on this tram track. Don't want the tram to take us by surprise, do I? That's a nice place. If you get a chance to go to that place over there, the steakhouse, the one with the it's supposed to be really good in there, you know. Someone said there's a sandstorm coming. Thanks, Audrey. Aniki. Heading for Mark Ellis. Hi, Stephen from Graham in Barrow in Furness. Just across Morecambe Bay there. Right, Mother Hubbard. Have I visited Oliver's Mount? No, I didn't get to visit Oliver's Mount. I was going to say something, but I forgot what I was going to say now. Alison Farrell. Alison and Chris, hi. Yeah. Hi to Dawn. Hi, Dawn. Richard. Best shop in Blackpool for model cars. Yeah, Fidget Corner. Have you been to Wizard Golf? I don't know what that is. That's McDonald's. Not that well, it is a bit. It is cold, but I wish I had some gloves. I haven't got any gloves, so my hands are a bit cold. Now, I just want to show you something. Now, when I went away to Skegness and when I went to Scarborough, I noticed that they've got a lot of garden areas near the promenade, or actually on the promenade, and we don't really have that in Blackpool. The only bits of gardens we've got are these grass headlands here. Can you see? These are the only bits of gardens that we have in Blackpool. They're a little bit bland, if you ask. I think they're all right. I mean, it's a nice space, but it's a little bit bland. I think. You know, we could have had some gardens here, couldn't we? So, anyway, never mind. Oof, it's getting a bit dark, folks. It's getting a bit dark. Ooh, look at that view of the tower there. Any idea when Starman will be making? That's a good question. I haven't done a video for Starman for a while, have I? I need to get back on it. Probably tomorrow, I'd say. A live stream. You know, I've only just noticed these seats here. I can smell cannabis. I can smell cannabis. There's someone smoking over there. I shouldn't know what cannabis smells like, but I do. How is that? Will you go to the Lake District, Andy Nicholson? Yeah, I'll go back to the Lake District again. It's not far away. We have got 725 watching. Hit the like button if you just joined us. Jason White, welcome to Blackpool Beach. Carlsberg Export. What's that? 5%? 5%. Cheryl Cranswick. Oh, the hole in the wand. Thanks, Martin Daniels. Maxwell Keswick in the autumn, says Sarah. I know. You know, these headlines are actually quite big, but they could have made something more of them, I just think. Never mind. Anyway, just over the road there, you see that patch over the road there? So we've got Waterloo Road over there. This was supposed to be an easy hotel. Well, they've got signs up now saying that they want to sell it, a franchise opportunity. There's even a sign over there saying hotel development site for sale. So what are they trying to do? Are they trying to build a hotel or are they trying to sell it off to someone else? I don't know. Love that chippy called the Cod Mother. There you go. The Cod Mother. Thanks, Eugene McGeever. Lancashire Liberty. Says he's less worried about people smoking weed than he is about people beer monsters. Yeah, nice to have a point there, you know. Do a lot of the fish and chip shops close down? No, apparently they don't. Really enjoyed the. Hiya! Got some fancy. Yeah. There you go. Say hello. Oh, we've got the moon rising over there. Look at that, the moon. The moon is coming up over there. Look, can you see it through the cloud? It looks absolutely awesome. Who have we got here? Who is it? Do you mind being on camera?
Elliot.
Sorry?
Elliot.
Hi, it's Elliot. Yeah, I didn't recognise you there. There it is. Where have you been? Where's he been? Elliot from Visit the File Coast. Where have you been? What have you been up to? Look at him, he's driving as well. I've never seen you drive before. I hope you're safe. I'm going to get out of the way. Yeah. Anyway, nice to see you again. Yeah, that was Elliot there from Visit File Coast. Yeah, there you go. How about that? I've not seen him for ages. He's still going. And he's driving. You know, he's even got a personalised plate as well. Can you believe that? How are you getting on with the new camera setup? Yeah, pretty good. That's Mother Hubbard's over there. Mother Hubbard's. Oh, almost lost you there. Started out as Swallow sidecars, yeah. Yeah, Jaguar. I believe Jaguar started here, yeah, as well as TDR. So we've had the Cod Mother, and now we've got the Cod Father. God's father over there. The Godfather. Are they any good though? I don't know, I've never been. Oh, this is a special flight this week. So Sarah taking the. I can hear sirens again. Mother Hubbard's used to be a pizza kebab shop. Half my leg over down by the beach from there to. How awesome was that Whirly City? Yeah, quite special, wasn't it? I can hear sirens! Oh, no way. Oh, it's going the other way. Oh, no, it's coming this way. Oh, my goodness. Can't be police again, can it? Ridiculous. Oh, it's an ambulance. It's kicking off in Blackpool. Can anybody tell me if the wind noise is affecting the... I'm really worried about this wind noise. The wind seems to have gone up. I hope you can still hear me. Oh, the wind is starting to blow. Can everybody type one if they can hear me okay? Because I'm a bit worried about this wind noise. So everyone's typing one, so you can still hear me. That's good. I'm still on the tram, right? Mini Sanji's here. Hi Stephen, will you go to Bloomfield Road? So much I can't get insurance for the Land Rover. Get in as a curry. Tram check. Tram check! Yeah. We're alright. Bit wind noise, yeah. You can still hear me. The wind just seems to have gone up quite a bit now, and it's just, I'm just a bit worried about it affecting the audio quality. They're still repairing that tram that crashed into the car the other month. The wind sometimes makes it difficult. I'll see if I can sort out another microphone because I've not been able to use my usual microphone. When am I coming to Chesterfield? Behind the Manchester last weekend, there was so much sand on the road and path. Manchester? Oh, by the Manchester. I thought you meant in Manchester. Did you hear about the Eiffel Tower Park? They're being on fire. As if it weren't enough. Oh, no, I didn't hear about that. That's where St Chad's was. That space over there, which is now a car park. I think that this is Neil Harvey. I acknowledge your comment. Neil Harvey. I can't answer every comment. Martin Webb, you're loud and clear. That's the Lindeen Hotel over there. No beer monsters yet, no. I don't know why this wind suddenly got up. It was alright before. For that, the Lindeen. Now you can tell it's pretty busy there. Look at all the cars. And you know, all the cars on this side as well are all belonging to the Lindeen. I resigned from my job today, says LP. Big up the Mat Master. Yeah. Big up the Mat Master. He's got a big video tomorrow. 6:15 on Sunday evening, the Mat Master. Big announcement. I know what it is, but I can't tell. Hiya. All right, okay, yeah. Do you mind being on, yeah? Yeah, look. No. So you've come from Bishop, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm just watching you now.
Oh, right, okay. Well, you got me then, yeah. Yeah.
Nice to see you.
I don't know how far I'm going to get, but we'll see, yeah. I only got back from Whitby this morning. I was in Whitby this morning, yeah.
I know you were.
And I decided to drive back, yeah.
Skeggy and Whistler.
I thought, yeah, well, I'll drive back now. I'm ready to come home now. But it might not be too long before I go back out again, you know.
Well, you have to, because you said you were going off somewhere else.
I might go to Scotland. I might go to Scotland, yeah.
Oh, nice.
I like Scotland in the winter. I'd never go in the summer. I'd only ever go in the winter or, you know. Because the thing is, if you go up in summer, you get the midges and stuff, don't you?
I know.
Plus, you get more people around, so I would rather go when it's quiet. But yeah, it's been good.
I know, we love it. We'll watch it every single
Thanks very much, yeah. Thanks.
So we got in the car and came down and said, we knew where you were, we drove down and found you.
There you go, yeah. You did pretty well, because it's quite dark, isn't it? But there you go, yeah. Nice to see you.
Oh,
yeah.
Thanks, Steve.
Thank
Carry
you.
on the good work, we love it.
Will do, yeah. Thank you.
Take care.
Bye. Yeah, there's just a couple left come down from Brisbane just come to see us. As we look at the Lind. We just lost the signal there for a second, I'm afraid. Sorry about that, it just went off there. Yeah, Bishop is in Blackpool, yeah. Bishop is just before you get to Cleveland's. I know, I went away for a few seconds. You know, I've not really had many problems with signal since I've been on this new network, but we've lost it a couple of times tonight. Yeah, but I managed to get it back on again quickly. Audio copy says it's buffering. Cleveland's is brilliant, loads of shots. Andrew Gray, like your videos. We used to stay in the Langwood Hotel in Brisbane. I think the buildings are giving you a bad connection, Eugene. Yeah, I don't normally have a problem on the prom. There are some spots that are a little bit dodgy. Tracy Abbott likes a Magmaster. Katie Price has had a bum lift. I'm from Wolverhampton. Manesh Paul Photography. Lancashire Liberty. Yeah, I'm guessing he's going to Australia. Someone said. When is Blackpool back in season? I think it is a YouTube issue. I was there last year. Glad I left Blackpool. Please follow the crap girl, says Duncan Letts. Did you know Stan Laurel lived in Bishop Auckland, not far from Spennymoor? There's a life-size replica. A life-size. Yeah, I do know that he was born up there, wasn't he? But he did live in. He lived in Cumbria, or it was Lancashire back then. He lived in Ulverston, Lancashire, before it became Cumbria, and then moved off to Hollywood, and that was it. Met up with Oliver Hardy, and the rest was history. Bishop is more market than Blackpool. Remember the sleep rooms in the Norbert Castle? Southport should still be in Lancashire. Yeah, not even Southport. You know, Lancashire's been so cut up. So that's the thing, you see. This county of Lancashire has been absolutely cut to shreds over the last century. Yorkshire was not cut to shreds. Yorkshire is massive. But Lancashire was about as big as Yorkshire back in the olden days. But then it's lost parts of it to Greater Manchester, to Merseyside. We lost part of it to Cumbria, Westmoreland, all that lot there. There was so much in Lancashire that's gone, swallowed up years ago. It's not fair. It's not fair that, you know. And we used to be a much bigger county. That's because us lot in Yorkshire live on proper side of the Pennines. The tide is currently in. Well, the conditions seem pretty calm today. The wind is coming from the south. Salford in Lancashire. Wow, that sounds weird, that, to say Salford. Was Manchester in Lancashire? Blue Teacher was a Stan Laurel's son. Who knows what happened to Leroy? Nobody knows. It's a mystery, isn't it? But if anyone's driven for a day, I've driven from Fife in Scotland to Blackpool. That's a long way, isn't it? He's under Hickock's floor, says Mouse Charger. You need to visit Shrewsbury. Salford was Lancashire. Manchester was Manchester. Ulverston. Have you been to all the Wetherspoons in Blackpool? I think there's about 6. Well, actually, there's only 3, and I've been to all of them. There used to be another one called the Auctioneer on Lytham Road, and the building is still empty ever since Wetherspoons left it. It's next to Mark Kelly's South. Just passing Manchester Square. Stockportage, Cheshire. Oh, there you go. Good job I got off the tram tracks. There's quite a few people staying in Blackpool at the moment. The Royal Sea Bank is quite full, look. Stan Laurel was born in Argyle Street in Ulverston. Yeah, well maybe he was born there and then moved to Bishop Auckland, yeah? I was getting confused, it was the wrong way around. Yeah. So he was born in Ulverston. I saw a man today running with a dustbin on his back. All kicking off in Blackpool. The Royal Sea Bank looks pretty civilised, yeah. They look like a bunch of silver tops actually. So very Blackpool. Interesting. Just coming up to the oldest part of Blackpool here, the Foxhall. You know that building there, that red brick building, the Foxhall? That used to be where the oldest building, they reckon, the oldest proper building in Blackpool, called Foxhall, stood right there. Right there. Don't drive across his Range Rover into a garden wall. That's only 3 streets away. Wow. Foxhall Village. The oldest part of Blackpool, this. Yeah. That's a new ferry down there. Hey! Someone in a, I don't know, a Mazda or something, just honked at us. Just by the food to go fish and chips. I'm not too sure if these fish and chip places are any good because they tend to be, I don't know. Let me know if you've been to any of these places on the promenade. There is one a bit further up here called the Fish Basket, is it? Which looks quite good. I might be wrong, they might be alright. Pat's 10p bingo. Hi to Phil and Pam in West Sussex. It's Station Road. It's not. Station Road's alright, but it's not the best area, put it that way. It's very close to Bond Street. I have been to McDonald's in Blackpool. Wish Leroy would come back. I don't think he ever will he? Should go on the pier sometime. Yeah, well, I have been on the North Pier on the channel, but I tend not to go on the piers. I did do a video from the South Pier. In fact, I've done videos from all piers, but very, very rarely. Very rarely. Got someone looking at me funny. I always get someone looking at me funny. Silcox Fun Palace. I remember when that was Flake's Arcade. Or Flake's, was it Flake's Carousel? I think it was Flake's Carousel, wasn't it? I was always in there. Oh, we're getting closer to the tower. Ah. Oh, look at that there. Look at that Bentley there. Wow. A Bentley SUV here in Blackpool. Whoa. Now then, there must be a bit of money around. Been in Webster's Pub, isn't it? You know, my hand is so cold at the moment. I should have brought gloves. Last time in Colorado, fish and chips not good for lead time of shot. Yo! I'm live. I'm live. Now that place over there is called the Ocean Basket. And I believe that Leroy went in there. Yeah, he went in there. You hear that? Wow. Wow, what a racket. Thank you very much to Juggling Jest. Wow, that's amazing. Thanks very much, Juggling Jest. We're just outside the Central Pier. Central Pier.
Are you live there?
I'm live, I'm live. What do we say?
Welcome to another video of Walk on the Wild Side. And here I am today in Blackpool with Mr. Chile.
You know what? It's nice and warm in this car, ain't it? It's absolutely. I think I need to sit in the car. What do you reckon?
There's always room for a little one, Stephen. There's always room for a little one.
So, yeah.
They're all on the donkeys.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's what's his name, isn't it?
Oh,
yeah, hey. Does he want to be? I don't know. That's. Oh, sorry. I've just lost the. I've lost the. Almost lost you there. It's what's he called?
Sedona.
Yeah, it's what's his channel called? I can't remember his channel. So we're just here by the Central Pier. Look at this, the Central Pier. Ooh. Pirates Bay. Oh, well, we saw some pirates when I was up in Whitby. He's trying to wind up. I can't remember his channel name now. Can anybody tell me? Thanks, Sarah. 199. Beyond the Edge. That's it. What happened to Beyond the Edge? Where did he go? There he is. He's here. That's him. Beyond the Edge. They want him back. They want him back.
You can't park that there. Whoa, whoa.
He can park where he wants. So we're just outside the Central Pier. Thanks very much to Sarah. That's 700. Yeah. That's not bad.
Yeah, it's not doing bad.
700. There you go. He's here.
Video.
There he is. Hey. Nice, Sarah. Oh, I've walked miles. I've walked all the way from the pleasure beach, yeah.
All the way from the pleasure beach.
I think I'll need a lift back, actually.
I think I need a lift back now.
Yeah.
Here we are.
Oh, that's a good idea, isn't it? Instead of walking back, I can
Don't forget to hit the like button.
Don't forget to hit the like button. We're here in Blackpool, just outside the Central Pier. It's open. Yeah, there you go.
It's ready to rock and roll here, you know.
Oh, we're losing it. We're losing it.
Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe,
Did you hear that?
To me.
Don't say anything naughty. There's kids around.
Like and subscribe to walk on the wild side.
I never thought I'd even say that. No way. It's all going a bit mental.
Oh, do you know him?
It's all kicking off here at the Central Pier in Blackpool. What's a bit blurry? What's a bit of a clean? Hope you can still hear me, by the way. We've got 700. There we go. 700. Oh,
Nice one, cheers, bro. I appreciate that.
Let's turn around. It's all gone a bit mad here at the Central Pier. Yes. I've just got to show you this. Just down there, we've got the moon. Oh, look at that. Look at the moon. Beyond the Edge hasn't posted for 11 months. Yeah, no, he needs to get back on, doesn't he? But you can see it right here at the Central Pier. Okay.
I've been watching it every time on the website. Every time I see you on the website.
Nice one, thanks. My hands must feel really cold.
It's nice to meet you, by the way.
Yeah, good.
Lovely to meet you.
Thank you.
My name's Paul.
Thanks, Paul. Yeah. Right. Okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna carry on. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just carry on up there. So yeah. Bye. Oh yeah. I'm just gonna. I think I'll just head up to the tower and then I'll make my way back. I like it. Yeah. We're not doing too bad though. 700.
Nice to see you tonight. What's your cafe called? What is it called? The cafe? Walker's Cafe. As seen on TV, Stephen.
Walker.
Walker's just on Gale Street, ain't it? Barstow Street.
Walker's Cafe on Bairstow Street, I'm told, in Vauxhall is a good place to go.
Absolutely.
Walker's Cafe on Bairstow Street. It's somewhere down here. Somewhere in this area here. Bairstow Street.
Yeah, here he is. Who's this man here? Hello.
Oh.
That's Mr.
It's kicking off in Black. Oh my goodness. I knew that job was going to kick off then. So we're live in Blackpool. If you've just joined us, we've got 700 watching. We're just past the Central Pier. We're now, I can hear sirens again. Oh my goodness. What is it this time? Oh, so I come back to Blackpool, and what do I get? Whoa, that is really. I'll tell you what, that's motoring. That is. It's that Volvo again. It racing the other way before. Now it's racing that way. It's probably kicking off at Wetherspoons. Actually, I've never seen it kick off at a Wetherspoons. In fact, yes, I have. I have seen it kick off at a Wetherspoons in Barrow-in-Furness. It's the only Wetherspoons I've ever seen it kick off at, and that was at night. There's Wetherspoons, I think, tend to be very, very, you know, not quiet, but don't seem to be quite respectable, I think. Or is that just me? Thanks, Eugene. We've never seen any ice creams going at that speed. I'm just going past the Sea Life Centre. Lauren Hardy coming to Lauren Hudson Stanley. Remember Blackpool? I said, we're lucky to leave the town in one piece. Yeah, Stan and Ollie did come to Blackpool. I think they came in the 50s. There's pictures of them. Mike Smith says he's visited 657 Wetherspoons, but never done the Blackpool area yet. Well, you've definitely got to come to Blackpool. Enjoyed your Skegness bit, says Long Tooth TV. Wave at the webcam. I missed the webcam. The Golden Mile Amusements. Ryan Ford says he visited all the Wetherspoons in Blackpool in October. I wish these messages were done. My friend calls Waterstones Waterspoons. Well, we're just coming up to the Coral Island now. Hang on a second, let's just... Do we do personal tours of Blackpool? No? We might have to start doing it though, Martin. What do you think? Luan says she saw me on the webcam. Yeah, I think so, couldn't I? I have walked a long way, haven't I? Am I riding my bike? I wish I was. Bringing Blackpool to you so you don't have to on a Saturday night live. We've got the Coral Island. Very good picture. This is Blackpool on a Saturday night in January live. If you've just joined us, we're going past the Coral Island. Never noticed that second Coral Island sign. The one that missing. No, Leroy never turned up. Leroy went missing, never to be seen again. Is the Viva Cam still offline? I don't know. It's usually quite reliable, the Viva Cam. Mark Grant, yeah, maybe I should. Walk. Where are the trees? Yeah, good question. Where are the trees? Well, We're not really in it. Anyone remember the bridge that used to go across here? There used to be a bridge that went right across here. A bridge that went across, came right across the tram track and came down somewhere over there. A massive big concrete bridge. They dismantled it. I think it was 2009. It doesn't seem that long ago actually. Yeah, the palace was over there. That's where the palace was. And they used to have a bridge. And the bridge, they kept the bridge there for a while because it was a fire escape, I believe. That's the Spyglass bar over there. The Spyglass bar. And next to that, we've got the Wild West Diner. The Wild West Diner. Yeah, the concrete bridge, yes. I actually think I miss it because you used to build the promenade was a dual carriageway at that time, and the bridge went right across here, right across to the other side. Mark Brants, thank you very much. Jelly's nightclub, yeah. Oh my goodness, I can hear sirens again. Oh, it's kicking off in Black. We've got a police van now. Look at this. Kicking off in Blackpool. Hey, tell you what, the Wild West Diner looks quite full. Carol Carpenter, love your vintage skeggy ones here. I do love the ones you've done with the Map Master. Thanks, Carol. I remember the bridge. It really is kicking off tonight, isn't it? Yes. We've heard a few sirens, haven't we? Let's have a look at Blackpool Tower. Well, there must be some beer monsters around because of all the police. Yeah, it's a drive past for me. Life on the ocean way. CSI Blackpool, sirens and beer monsters. I'm a lion. I needed that Wetherspoons. Well, what people say. How much of the tower is original? You know, I don't know how much original steelwork is still on there. It must be mostly original, mustn't it, really? They can't have replaced all of it, can they? Because the shape would have changed. It's got to be about 95% original. All they're doing is, they're probably adding to it, you know? Oh, hello, what's going on here? More sirens. Wow. Oh, but look over here, folks. Oh dear. Look, the comedy carpet, it's all gone. Look, everything is gone. Remember when this was all Christmas by the sea? We had Rise, we had the Skydance ride over there. Yeah, I saw that. AT Media went inside the old police station. Follow AT Media if you want to see a video. Inside the old Blackpool police station, it went inside. You know, I don't think I would have. I would have bottled it, man. But if you want to see inside the old Bonny Street police station, Blackpool Central, if you fancy a bit of urbex, follow AT Media here in Blackpool. He went inside the old police station. Oh, just look at that view of the tower. Wow. Richard Gatenby, just in case someone goes flying on the comedy carpet. Hey, it's right here. This is where it happened. This is where I fell over. It was right. I tripped over that there. I think it was that. I think it was that I tripped over. This here. They used to walk the elephants from the town. Yeah, the elephants used to come out of that alleyway over there. All the animals used to walk them out of that alleyway there. Is it called Edward Street? I can't remember. You just walk them across the road and take them onto the beach. Yeah, so there you go. This is the comedy carpet. They put all the seats back now. Look at all these seats. Do you know what time you finish the live stream? I can see a laser. Where's that laser coming from? I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's just nip over here. There's a bulb out near the top of the tower. Oh, it's... Right. Let's have one last look at Blackpool Tower, shall we? It's lit up in purple for Holocaust for the sun. Kelly Jocelyn can see the tower right behind Sainsbury's. Sightseeing sign remembers the elephants coming out. LP, Minneapolis. Oh! Right outside Blackpool Tower. It's kicking off. Klopp's leaving Liverpool. Jurgen Klopp is leaving Liverpool. Oh, I think I can hear some beer monsters. Right, my hands are getting really, really cold. So I'm going to leave it there now, folks. Thanks for joining in. We're right at the foot of the tower. Here we go. There you go. I know I'm all in darkness now, aren't I? Yeah, but I'm just getting a bit cold. My hands absolutely freezing. Marianne Williams, when the kids on holiday, see the elephants. Thanks to everyone for joining in. Thanks to all the mods as well. Thanks for all the super chats. How's the new camera going? Really good, Stephen. Just when it was getting good, I know. Sorry about that. Can't go on forever, I'm afraid. Yeah, my hand's really cold. I should have worn a glove, but I couldn't find my gloves when I came out. So, yeah, I'm going to leave it there now. Behind the Blackpool Tower there. Whoa, look at that. Wait. There you go. We had over 700 watching, which I think is pretty good, actually. I didn't have a whole lot of notice for it because I only got back from Whitby an hour and a half before. So, thanks everyone for joining in. Once again, thanks to all the mods, and I think we did all right. Thanks for the super chats again. And I'll turn you around, and we'll have one last look at Blackpool Tower, and I will see you on the next video.